stuff. Over the weekend, that was fun. I mean, Rema had fun at the Madison Square Garden alongside the fans. Even though last week, Una for you see the social media way. Una talk and say this guy no. Let me say like he no sold out because that's the word allegedly he no sold out. Now these people still talk say he no sold out, but I saw the videos.
Yeah.
Although I missed my flight to New York, so I couldn't get there, but I had to watch through X. I saw the videos and I'm like, no, this doesn't look like a concert that wasn't sold out. But what do you think about that?
First off, big ups to Remy Boy for holding down the MSG in 19,500, almost 20K capacity, venue. Rema, in fact, shut it down.
He did.
Sold out is not the word. Shut down. It was a shutdown. So shutdown is bigger than sold out. So make of that what you will.
Exactly.
For what is what, I feel like Rema is on a freaking wave right now. That boy is so audacious. I mean, like the excitement I had watching that performance. I'm like, what? What the actual heck? And it just goes to show that, you know what? This guy can actually announce a show, announce a concert, and people are going to freaking turn up. I mean, look at the crowd. Look at the crowd.
It was massive.
Oh, 50% only has been sold for the tickets.
I'm like, really? Rema?
We never even, the show never started.
You never even start.
Why are you in a hurry?
They will say, allegedly, black drapes.
Let me do that, Wiki. Why in a hurry?
Why in a hurry?
Why you in a hurry? Why in a hurry? Why you rush?
Honestly, like even it was the one that even caught my attention the most last week was when there was an alleged screenshot, or should I say graphics, going around from the Daily Focus saying that black drapes, the demand has gone up ever since Rema announced. I'm like, the curtain I normally used to cover empty seats.
Yeah,
I'm like, what now? Seeing those videos, I'm like,
I feel like you know what, Rema has been so phenomenal right now, and I think that he's actually catching the negativity, lurking around the big three. If you know what's been happening, if you follow the trends of the big three, there's been some type of negativity lurking around. It's like the stanship is becoming intense.
Yes,
and,
so it is. Actually.
I don't want to put things in your mouth because I know you still have more questions to ask, still more things to talk about. But it just goes to show that Rema needs to be really ready.
Yeah.
You don't have to sit down and think that people just love you, man. Because they feel like you're threatening them. You feel like, oh, this boy on the enter some kind of zone right now. Because if you look at the whole awesomeness and the amazing things that happened at the Madison Square Garden, you know how Rema has been able to really position himself as that number he claims he is right now. Right? It just goes to just show that this boy is not just making an empty boast. There's something solid about him. And it's like someone who understands his craft, who knows exactly what he's doing, who understands that, you know what, this is my season, this is my time. I'm going to freaking milk it. Right? So I really just don't care for people saying, oh, it didn't sell out, didn't. Sugar, how does one not concern me? Now, wait till we see.
Yeah, now we go report.
And from what we see, from what we've seen and what we saw rather, is an amazing show.
It was amazing.
Well planned, properly structured. I absolutely loved it. The clips of it I've seen, oh my freaking goodness.
It's actually so beautiful. And there's something that is becoming a trend for Rema's shows. I don't know if you've noticed it, but you hardly, after we hardly see some sort of probably negative comment or complaints surrounding Rema's show after it must have ended. Most times it's always, oh, it was great, it was amazing. It's always just good vibes. Like, because it's one artist that we don't get to say, oh, it was late. Oh, clinical sound fucked up. Oh, this is just
simple answer. It's all down to structure and planning. And if there's something about details, I've had the opportunity, thank God, to work at least in a close proximity with Rema. I understood how this guy, even from that time before he got blown up, Rema is a disciplined. That boy is from a close POV. Rema is super disciplined and goes for what he wants. Rema was at least one of the first artists that came to say, you know what? If I tell you 11 p.m. for my show and you pull up at 11:30, you're late.
You're late.
Because I'm performing and I'm done. And that's also something that is very, very, prevalent with us as a people here in Nigeria, because we just really like to go late for shows, and people think
African
it's
time.
African time.
And they think it's cute. It's just so annoying. They think it's cute.
It is so disgusting. I don't want to speak about my experience during the weekend. I had an amazing time, great shows, but I mean, this late coming thing has to really stop.
It has to.
But Rema tries as much as possible to just put all of these things into the details and planning for his events. And people go there not because they want a show. They go there for a show. You know what they come up with? An experience. And that's different. Because when you go for an event and you get you experience something, is bigger than just going for a show.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's what Rema does, So, the dramatic entrance and everything, and
I was going to talk about that too.
It's crazy. And I saw this brother actually brought out the mannequin of the big three. I'm like, bro, what the heck?
You're just taking all the words off my mouth, because I'm like,
sugar,
it's really,
when you see all that, aren't you excited? And what do you think?
It's actually really exciting for me. I'll be like, no, this man, he knows what he is, and he's honing it. He doesn't need to be told that, oh, this is what you are, or this is where you should be. He knows what he is. He's owning it. And the fact that I think now it's kind of creating a name for himself in that, space of having this sort of iconic dramatic entrance when he wants to perform. So each time you go to a show, you're remembering, the entrance. I mean, he's done it before. He's done it again this weekend. I'm sure that the next one that
Sugar, take my word for it. That's why I said to you, Rema sells us an experience, not a show.
He does. His last show in Houston too, the same thing with dramatic entrance, his performance.
You got to love
and
it.
then something about the structure. Imagine having a show that good, and then you now close it with Ozeba that people will feel like this show is just starting out. It's like, I'm leaving you with this, because the next one I will come for again. Don't worry, you will come.
The beauty of the art is the mindfulness you put to it. And Rema actually does this thing so it's too easy for him.
Preach, pastor.
He knows for a fact that, you know what, listen, I'm gonna serve a crowd that love me enough to purchase my ticket.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go for a Paso show if I don't like Paso. So if I'm gonna be at a Paso show, I know that, okay, I'm coming for Paso, and I know that he's gonna give me an experience.
Yeah.
So if Paso comes on stage and underwhelms me, I'm not gonna be ginger to go for the next one, because I'm feeling like, no, I'm not gonna waste precious money on all of this, right? But one thing that Rema has continued to do, and I think he's really learned it so well, is to look at the feelings of all the other biggies and say, okay, they're not doing this right.
I mean, that's one thing about business. I think he's using the SWOT analysis: strengths, weakness, opportunities, and strengths.
So I was thinking in my head, like, you know what? For him to say he's now the big four.
Yeah, he said it's no longer big three. It's now big four.
Audacious statement.
He said big four. Don't tell me what it's not.
By Rema, that one is golden, because I feel like, boy, talk your talk. You've earned it. You have earned it.
He's really earned it.
The weight on your shoulder now is bigger, because you have a responsibility to transfer all that energy into the youngins.
Yeah.
But is he able to do all that and actually become, one of the best or iconic superstars of the Afrobeat history? Absolutely. Because I mean, if he's starting like this, the energy in the next 5 years is going to be crazy and insane.
It's just 6 years old.
So I mean, like, what Rema has done, and the performances at the MSG, ending the show with Ozeba with so much energy, intentionality,
it was really nice.
The entrance for the event,
I loved it.
I was just in awe of everything. And big ups to Rema, big ups to his team. The jazzing moment was also
oh my god,
beautiful.
It was really beautiful.
It was beautiful. This kind of like puts you in your feelings, touch on the emotional side, touch on the psychological side, touch on even the spiritual side, everything. Remember, I was just touching the beats of
the part where he said, Baba, come back, where you they go? I never talk finish.
Very beautiful. And you see, one thing, I really love Rema. A lot of people think I'm a Rema fan, but I'm not a Rema fan, but I just love him. The way that he's really gone about his craft, and the way that he's also able to shelve himself and shed himself from a lot of negativity needs to be studied.
Yeah,
because when you talk about scandals, you rarely hear anything about. This is about good music. His own is, give me back hood, or give me my cigar. Make us move. London, what's up? You
Yeah,
free?
and
You
I
get
think
30 minutes?
I think he's an artist that has been able to like separate his artistry from his personal life.
I mean,
There's no way you can bring his personal. Do
even
we
know,
even know anything
do you know
about
about Rema?
Rema?
You don't know about
Exactly.
Rema.
We
Let,
don't even know anything about
let me give you
Rema.
guys one inside scoop.
That's it.
Let me give you guys one inside scoop. Well, when I was where I was at the time,
Mm-hmm.
anytime that Rema comes to record, it's like he's recording by himself and his producer. You really see like tons and tons of
Tons
people
of
with him.
people or
But
friends, tons of friends.
for other artists who want to come and record, you see like
15s of friends, hundreds of friends.
they move with the Odumodu
As
crowd.
in,
So from that early or formative year of his career, he's already understood what he wants, how he wants it.
mm-hmm.
That's why you see everything on his record. You literally hear his heart on the record. You will
Yeah.
know for a fact that this one not just enter studio, come
Just
vibe.
vibe.
He
That's
can't
it. He
sing.
came to
He
sing.
can't sing. And that's why Rema is going to be one of the
This
greatest
man.
superstars to ever live, to ever touch the Afrobeat
No, I
scene.
mean that's very true.
He's setting the stage on fire right
Yeah,
now,
he is.
and he deserves everything beautiful.
We can't forget Rema. Even if he quits music today,
Yeah, one quit
is that
school.
even if you quit today,
Yeah,
we don't
we go night time
for
now. Now
years,
grandpapa of music.
for years we really cannot. So now, just to wrap the whole conversation up,
Yes,
because
please.
you've actually taken everything off my mouth. We've spoken
Sorry,
about everything.
sorry,
No, I understand.
sorry. I'm
Like,
just too
I
excited for
missed my
Rema.
flight. It was so excited, guys, because he was supposed to be there, but I'm like, guy, you know what? You have to hold down the Lagos fort for us. I'll go there, but at the same time, I missed my flight, and I think
It's
he's
okay.
happy about that.
It's okay.
So now to wrap it all up here,
Yeah.
do you think that Rema will be the next? Is already the next greatest performer when it comes to Afrobeats after Burna Boy.
Hmm. You put me on the spot right there. But I mean, like, I love Burner's
Yeah,
performances. I
everybody
live
does. We
for
all
it.
do. Even though he's a petty king, but we love him.
Separate that. I beg your pardon. Burner Boy is a performer,
Yeah,
and I
he is.
think like he's like the blueprint, for what we should actually see from our
Other
artists.
artists, yeah.
Like perform, give us a show, give us an experience,
Mm-hmm.
and that's like what I said to you. I said Rema has been able to pick bits and pieces from all these victories
Yeah.
and just really just combine them. The humility of Davido, the audacity of Burner Boy, the calm and poise of Wizkid. Rema has been able to just take these three things and factor it into his personality, and it's like just a shining light, right?
True, yeah.
Because right now he's just like chill doing music and everything. So in terms of performance, I feel like right now he's up there with the Burners. And actually, because Burner Boy is like an OG, can actually retire in the next couple of weeks or months or years.
Sure.
We never can say.
Sure.
But Rema has been able to earn the mark for himself as one of, if not the greatest Afrobeats performer, because the way he goes about his artistry and the way he just really connects with the crowd, he understands how to appeal to their emotion, appeal to their psychological side, just literally everything. Bring them home and get them in tune to the music, get them in tune to whatever it is that's going on stage. It's like going into like a church service and getting baptized. That's what Rema has done and continues to do. So big ups to him and I wish him all the best. He is undoubtedly one of the biggest performers of all time.
All right, guys, you've added from Way himself. This was actually a very interesting conversation.
Yep.
It's really interesting, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. Do not forget to drop all your opinion in the chat box.
I want to
Everything
see
you
them.
think. Let us know what you think about it. And I know some of you will be like, "Zela, you didn't miss your flight. You are not supposed to go. You are not going to go. It's not your business." I was gonna go. I was gonna be there, and I'll say again, I missed my flight. Do whatever you want with that piece of information. Thank you so much for all that you do for us at Gusto TV
Yeah.
Africa. We really do appreciate you.
Thank you.
Without you, we're not gonna be here. I mean, what are we gonna be gisting and speaking to like this? Do you want to give them any word of advice? It's been a while you did that.
Yeah. So Sugar's trying to bring back word of advice back. So my word of advice for you would be, and this is very, 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 very serious. Guys, don't take life too seriously. Live your life. Don't survive. Just live. Live because don't survive. Life is too short to survive. Live. Go out. Enjoy yourself. If you have 5K, chop for 5. Keep 500. Chop. Enjoy yourself. Live for the moment. Don't think about life too seriously. Don't take life too seriously. And for those of you in the comment section, those of you with the yeah boss, we see all that. We love you guys. We love you guys.
Do you
We
even know
love you
that?
guys.
I never knew that I had an H factor until this.
Then,
Now when I'm talking, I'm like, Because I'm like, is it sounding? Is it not?
You are the hurricane of gusto. I mean, it's fine. Like I always say to you guys, we're all here to have fun. We're all
Yeah,
here to
we ha
just
ha
give
ha.
you, what's happening. We're too excited sometimes.
Yeah.
The other side, the things we cannot control will just come out. It will just come out like that. So just manage it. As far as you
Yeah.
hear us and we can communicate,
Mm-hmm.
that's the most important thing. But I mean, back to the advice: don't take life seriously. Drink a lot of water. Take care of
Well.
yourself. Young people are dying from high blood pressure.
Yeah.
Please make sure to check your blood pressure. Make sure to take care of yourself. Eat, sleep when you have to sleep, and please, 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 always be gracious and put a smile on your face.
Yeah, please. And please always, always, always
You don't they say
know
the
that.
always again now. Always, always. You are doing it intentionally. Always,
So
always.
I'm trying to frustrate them. So they can actually say it again. So you guys please. Me, I'll leave you with the fact that money will always come.
Yeah.
Money is always going to come. Until the day we die, that's the money stops coming. So
Yeah.
please. Some people go they odd money like say no, and I say like they will get tomorrow. See, your people say that Emma Daniola. I think in English it's in the Bible too. Don't
I think I'll help you with
don't
that
predict tomorrow.
tomorrow. Live for today.
Yeah, tomorrow will take care of itself. So
Self.
that's how I'll
Yeah.
leave you guys with. Thank you so much for all that you do for us at Gossip TV Africa. We'll see you guys again on the next one. Bye.
Bye.